Good morning, Philadelphia, and good morning, NFL fans, for another week of Philadelphia Eagles football, where this week we're going to be taking on the New York Jets after a disappointing 0-2 start to our season. Now, nobody, myself included, thought our season was going to start like this. Now, yeah, I believe we're going to beat Atlanta, and I thought it was going to be a tough battle against Dallas. Not saying I didn't think 0-2 was possible, but not like this. In the Atlanta game, we looked dead for the first half, scoring only, 3 points, down 20-3. We came roaring back with 3 straight touchdowns, and it came down to the end where we had a turnover that cost us. We looked as if we were going to learn something from that and say, okay, we built some kind of momentum in the second half. It was a little blip, little glitch. We're going to fix that against Dallas. And then we're going to start in our winning ways that we thought we saw in the preseason. Now it's further from the truth. The game against Dallas saw a complete team breakdown. Anything from the offense not being able to generate a running game at all, not being able to generate passing at all. Our special teams being the worst one, getting a punt blocked and returned for a touchdown. And our defense, our newly signed Byron Maxwell for lots of money, so far is not turning out to be so good. Not being able to make coaching adjustments. And not being able to score points. Offensive line that potentially has 3 Pro Bowls with Lane Johnson and Jason Peters and Jason Kelsey, feeling that we can just fill in 2 guards, has not worked. Has not worked. When Sam Bradford is your leading rusher for 9 yards for the entire game, that's a problem. And now we have to deal with injuries with Michael Kendricks and Kiko Alonso. Notice we're seeing a lot more Chris Maragos. Is that a good on Chris Maragos? Or does that mean that the safeties that we thought we were going to play with, the defense we thought we were going to play with, is not working out at all, and we're seeing Jenkins move up as a corner? We have a lot of questions that need to be answered. On the field, I could care less about news conferences. I could care less about what the media is saying. I want to see what's proven on the field. And until then, as an Eagles fan, what am I going to do? Am I going to turn to my green? No, I'm here to stay. This is my home. I've been through coaches. I've been through Buddy Ryan. I like Buddy Ryan. I've been through Buddy Ryan. I've been through Rich Kotite, Ray Rhodes, Andy Reid, Chip Kelly. I've been through it all. I want to be excited for the team that we have now. I want to be excited every single week, and I want to have the true feeling that we have an opportunity to win. And we do. But then if we don't, my only choice is to wait it out. So no crazy hype this week. I'm a real Eagles fan. I'm not blind. I support my team no matter what, but I'm also very real about it. We got to show up and we got to have heart. Okay, what kind of professions you have on the team? If you don't have heart, you can't win. And if you need a taste of heart, feel free to have me be part of your practice, Chip. Because I don't stop. I don't care who you are. I don't care how talented you think you are. You need heart on this team. You don't need just a bunch of mercenary professionals, because this city, it was only a couple years ago since we had the Dream Team season. We brought on all these people, and on paper we looked great. And you know what? We stunk. We ended up at 4-12? I don't desire to go through another season like that, but if I do, oh well, we got to move on and do something different. Because we don't have any sports right now to fall back on, saying, well, at least we can wait for. Let's be honest, the Sixers stink, the Phillies stink, and the Flyers are not that good. This is our only shot, sports-wise, in this city. So, We have another opportunity against the Jets. I can't talk X's and O's against the Jets because you know what? We don't even know what kind of offense and defense we're going to bring to the table, and special teams we're going to bring to the table. So our Eagles are going to go on the road. They need to. And we need to show something. But until then, we wait. Die-hard Eagles fans, supporting our team no matter what. Go Birds. So yeah, obviously I was very frustrated at that part of the video when I had to tape a little early, actually, because this week the Pope's coming into Philadelphia, hopefully to give our team a little blessing, whatever. But I know 76 and 676 shut down. SEPTA's acting all weird with certain exits you're allowed on, whatever. So I actually taped early, pretty much right after the Eagles lost to Dallas. I went on to Broad Street like I normally do, and I'm obviously frustrated at the loss. I do want to add this though, as a diehard Eagles fan, I still have a heart. I don't like to see anybody get injured to the point of breaking something. So my thoughts and prayers going out to Tony Romo. I definitely don't like the Dallas Cowboys as far as the emblem, the star, that part of the team. But Tony is a competitor, and he's a person like everybody else. And I do want to see him get beat up during the game, like sacks, but not injured. So thoughts and prayers out to you, Tony, and I hope you get better and get back on the field and play football again that you love. Now, enough of that. Yeah, so obviously frustrated. I wasn't kidding about wanting to go down to the Eagles practice field and show them some heart. I might not be in the exact football shape that I would want to be in, but I'm in good enough shape where I can keep going and provide a spark that's needed for the Eagles to at least understand where this city stands when it comes to our football. But outside of that, I did still want to highlight a place in New York. I used to live up in New York. I actually lived in Saratoga Springs because of the United States Navy. That's one of where my nuclear schools was. I think it's still there now. And one thing I used to do is go down to a place called Dangerfield, of course, with the comedian Rodney Dangerfield. And I'm an aspiring comedian. If some of you guys are looking at my channel, go back a little bit and you'll see comedy in there. And it will start back up hopefully sooner rather than later. So I would travel down from Saratoga Springs on the train, hang out all in New York City, wouldn't go to sleep, and then get back on the train in the morning, and then go to sleep when I get back home. And one of the places I like to visit a lot was Dangerfield because it's a well-known comedy club, and a lot of notable names have been there. And I wanted to see what comedy at the next levels looked like and have a lot of fun. And I can attest personally that I've had a lot of fun going to that comedy club, and no better time right now do we need a reason to laugh. Where the Eagles come in at 0-2 and the Jets come in at 2-0, where we thought they were going to be a hot mess after Geno Smith got his jaw broken and the Eagles looked great in the preseason. Our fortunes actually just swapped so much. We need something to laugh about, so I do recommend going to Dangerfields in New York, and I will show you where to find it or whatever. I'll post it like right here. And find a reason to laugh, even in a time where football isn't giving us a lot of cool energy or whatever. We can look to something and laugh a little bit of life together. Well, that's the end of this video. Like I said before, no crazy hype for the football side, but let's get still hype about life and enjoy what we can. Have a great day.